Right, okay, you lot, welcome back to This Week on the Internet. If you are new here and it's not welcome back, please hit the subscribe button down below. It means a massive amount to me, and we're also trying to hit 1 million subscribers on this channel by the end of the year, so I kind of need every help I can get. Anyway, on to the video. Okay, what is so particularly wrong with 3am? Like, I've seen some pretty weird YouTube trends during my time on this website, right? But what's so particularly terrifying about 3 in the morning? So you probably already know I'm about to go on about this girl here, Rube. Do not record your parents sleeping at 3am. Now, I'm sorry, right? But that sounds like the most horrible idea for a video I've ever heard.
Oh my gosh, guys! Oh my gosh, you see that?
Like, even if that's not at 3am, she's still in for some pretty dark surprises. Still though, for 2.2 million views, it can't be that bad. Now, okay, so there's two mad things about this. One, she is 13 and currently clickbaiting walking in on her parents having sex. Or I'm pretty sure that's the vibe she was trying to give off with that thumbnail and title, right? Like, I'm not sure if that's genius, a little bit creepy, or if there's someone else directing that behind the camera, but it's all a bit mad. Or then number two, the fact that she's banged 2 million views on a sponsored video. And I know what you're thinking here, right? Like, Will, this girl's 13 and she makes some pretty questionable content. Where's the 5-minute 40 video of you shouting at a camera about her to try and boost your own subscribers off the back of her name? But it's 2017 and we've got morals. Kind of. More just a god-awful CPM, but anyway, right, we'll move on. We're not a child bullier, just in case, you know, any potential brands are watching. Hello. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much god-awful content, right? What she's done is just got a stepdad to walk around a bit, like nearly bang his head off a wall, and all the other tricks while she just sits in the corner and shouts over the top of it.
Don't bump into the wall!
And then the video ends at around 8 minutes, so she fills the gap to the 10-minute mark so you can put more adverts on the video by just adding the unedited footage at the end, because we're really missing a lot with her head covering up the vital view of that wall. But the thing is though, she's a genius, like you just can't even deny it. Like, bear in mind the state of YouTube 2017 and she's still eating good.
Hey everyone, it's Rube. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and click that red subscribe button because I'm trying to make it to 500,000 subscribers.
I'll stop you there, right? The date on this video is the 3rd of June 2017, right? Like just over a month ago. She now has 1.1 mil. Also, I feel like I've got to say for the record, right? I'm quite impressed of how she's masked the corner off her face cam video. Like, I'm 8 years older than her and there's no chance I could pull that off. Do not play with the boss baby at 3am.
So I've made a little hole here.
Oh, bloody hell, what's she doing to him? Maybe 3am is a bit dodgy. So this video is pretty much about her doing something to a doll and then just pretending it starts hiding itself around the house.
Guys, I'm just waiting to see what will happen. So it's been staying still for a couple of seconds actually. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it hasn't. Oh my god, guys, you see that? It's moving. Oh my gosh, guys, it's moving. Let's go in here.
2 million views. Like, I'm sorry, right? But she's genuinely smarter than about 90% of the other YouTubers that I know. Like, could you imagine Steven trying to pull this off? Anyway, she's got some other classics, such as do not visit a fun fair at 3am. Okay, YouTube, so in the space of like 9 months, we've gone from, oh, look at me, I'm spending 24 hours overnight in Thorpe Park, to do not go at 3am. Like, a bit of a confusing message here, lads. So as you can probably expect, she's had a bit of a brutal response from like the commentary side of YouTube. Like the standard, this girl must be stopped crack. Like, oh, bloody hell, man, at least let her start rapping first. Okay, what's been going on then, right? So, Lukaku, number one, he signed for Man United, which the Irish Herald didn't half up. Lukaku is ready to get to work. Aye, Lukaku. Like, I'm sorry, right, but someone's probably paid a pretty good wage to edit that newspaper. Like, how could you even miss that? Okay, and then RiceGum, he started like daily vlogging, right, and done bits. Got Jacob Sartorius in a video, right, but that's not the part I want to talk about all that. So that video really finishes around the 7-minute mark, right, but somehow it's still 10 minutes and 5 seconds. He genuinely added a 3-minute outro of a screenshot of a DM from a 13-year-old girl. Forget repeating yourself and saying the word literally 27 times to get your video to the 10-minute mark.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video.
No, that's 2016, right? This year, we're not even trying to be subtle. Like, this video is genuinely like just 10% video effects, 60% a long-winded breakdown of a 14-year-old boy's song, and then 30% a picture. 5 million views. Like, at this point, we're genuinely nearly back to the epic fail compilation slideshows from like 2009. Talking about the Catch Me Outside girl though, right? One, a couple of people have had a tattoo of her. And then two, she posted this video this week pretending she was mates with Kim Kardashian, who later came out being like, oh, I just thought she was a fan. And then also, talking about tattoos, someone was like, oh, if Lacazette signs for Arsenal, I'll get his face tattooed on me body. He did, but it ended up looking more like Darren Bent. Okay, so I stumbled across something really stupid this week, right? So common white girl, you know, the corner of the internet everyone goes to if they want to find quality content and a 140 characters or less, posted this. This mango has a heart on its skin. Retweet for good luck. Like, that's just a lump. Like, I know this seems pretty menial, right? And something that shouldn't be getting, like, head up on. But how are 24,000 people in the mindset of, oh, if I retweet this picture of a bit of fruit that someone posted on the internet, right, it's going to change my life in any sort of way? Like, it's just a load of shite, man. Move on. Right, okay, Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather have been a massive part of this week. So they've done quite a few press conferences and said a few interesting things. So this week I thought I'd just break that all down and show you the funniest moments from all that. So first off, Conor mugged off his tracksuit and then called him broke.
He can't even afford a suit anymore.
They then had a shout in each other's faces for a bit. Also, side note, those stripes down the side of Conor McGregor's suit say, fuck you. Nice touch. Okay, then moving on to a different city, right? Mayweather then hoid his bottle off the table, so McGregor then patted his peanut head.
That little fucking peanut head.
Bit more civil, that. Like, honestly, man, the build-up to fights are genuinely better than the things themselves. Although then McGregor then walked about in a polar bear coat, and then Floyd Mayweather then called him a stripper and covered him in $1 bill.
Turn the music on for the stripper.
And then somewhere amongst it all, right, Conor got accused of being racist, which he denied by claiming he was half black from the belly button down.
Media seem to be saying I'm against black people. That's absolutely ridiculous. Do they not know I'm half black? Yeah. I'm half black from the belly button down.
Jesus Christ. And then we've got a classic.
Microwave meal. That's what you are. I'm a home cooked meal.
Oh, bloody hell, man. Just call off the fight, man. He's won it already. But honestly, though, what's wrong with a good, like, 3-minute spaghetti meatballs? Like, there's no wrong with that. Okay, so then moving on, right? You might have clocked that I mentioned Memulus's real name as George in my last video. Jesus Christ, George. And that sparked a bit of interest. So Holly here, right, managed to crack the code and find his identity. She basically went through my Facebook friends list and found a George that did YouTube and there we go. So yeah, bang, George Benson. Now Memulus. Well, that's that sorted then. Okay, and then this week, right, there's been these scenario threads going a bit viral around Twitter. So what they are is like a thread of tweets where you're faced with different decisions and like the end goal is to like rob a bank or like break out of prison, right? And I've done a full video of them on my second channel of me just like trying to negotiate them and being absolutely awful on that. So the link for that will be in the description. I just didn't want to talk about them too much when I've done a full video on them on the other channel. Okay, Love Island, right? You're gonna be disappointed, but I am absolutely hooked. Anyway, this week I found something from Facebook. Why does my boyfriend look like Mike from Love Island? I keep telling him, but he doesn't see it. Now, usually, right, if you see a low quality screenshot from Facebook covered in at least 5 emojis, there's gonna be some absolute utter shite following it. But I can't even lie, right? I actually see that. Then there's this video of a mime shouting his head off in Leicester.
There, obviously, to speak to the person and give them support.
Okay, thank you very much. I apologise for the noise in the background there, but there will be much more on this story at 6:30 on East Midlands today.
I'm sorry, right, but isn't his whole job to be silent? Like, imagine being the reporter, right, and being interrupted by a mime. Like, that's when you know your luck's gone to shit. Then some bloke got married and had sex for the first time, and we didn't hear the end of it. Cool LeBron here, right? No longer a virgin, 100, hashtag marriage rocks, right? Which is cool, right? Like, people are like sticking to their beliefs. I've got no problem with that. That's quite nice. But then he didn't stop. Guess I should start figuring out how to wear these things. Hashtag married life, hashtag condoms, hashtag Jesus. Now there's 2 hashtags. I wasn't exactly expecting to see side by side, but we'll move on. Feels good to cross one more thing off the bucket list. Your Google searches change a bit when you lose your virginity. Hashtag Google, hashtag sex haver. Weird in its own right. Like, I've never heard someone describe themselves as a sex haver, but we'll crack on. God made sex so I could do it. Could be quite an interesting Tinder bio, that. And then the screenshot is where I draw the line here. How to last longer in bed. All right, fair enough. Average penis size. Like, I'm sorry, right, but has he waited till marriage to have a piss and all? Like, surely you've seen your willy before, mate. Can guys get pregnant too? Like, oh, shite off, man. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like down below. It means a massive amount to me. Again, if you are new here, please subscribe. We are trying to hit that goal by the end of the year, so it would mean a massive amount to me. Anyway, we'll finish this off, and I'll see you guys later.